I want to show you a tool that allows you to use RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation Assistant, on your machine. And this is going to be by using Nomic's GPT4All. Don't forget to give us likes, leave your comments, share us to your friends, and also subscribe to our channels. We have YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Facebook. I want to show you a tool that allows you to use RAG. So let's take a look at how you can get this to your computer. You can go to Nomic.ai website, and let's do that right now. For example, Nomic.ai. Here we go. This is Nomic. You can actually now see GPT4All at the top right corner. Click there and you can download this software to your computer and you can make your installation. Once you have finished, it's going to be in the, well, for me in my Mac, it's going to be here. You can launch it and it will pop up like so. So this is the interface for a GPT4All from Nomic. You have home that you can start chatting. You can also define your files, because we are talking about RAG, right? This tool makes it easy for anyone to set up RAG Assistant, Retrieval Augmented Generation Assistant. You can chat without any documents. You can chat with it like a ChatGPT as well. But before that, you need to define your model. And I have, so you can click download model and you can see what is available. You can search what is available and download it as well. What I have done is I have already downloaded Llama 3 Instruct. They also provide a interface to communicate with ChatGPT as well. So if you find like ChatGPT4 or this program, the GPT4 will ask you to provide an API key, and this is what I did. I provided the API key, and now this model is available for me to use. I also downloaded this embedding model, but maybe you don't need to. And the way it works is very easy. If I want to chat away, I just click this one, new chat, and I can select the model that I want to use as my chat. Maybe I want to use Llama 3 Instruct. Now I select it and I should be able to use it. Okay, let me try. Hello, I'm Benz. What is it going to do? Now you see that it's now Llama 3 Instruct. It's trying to search. Oh, I'm sorry. I have clicked this one, so I shouldn't have clicked it. So let me just do that. Okay. My apologies. Let me just clean everything up. So I deselect this. I deselect the local document. So let's see how it's going to do. Now it's going to act like a typical chatbot, right? I ask, I tell it I'm Bent, so it responds nicely. Suppose maybe it didn't know that. Okay, let me just delete this one. Let's start proper. Okay, select Llama 3 Instruct, and I'm saying, Amens, how are you? Nice to meet you, I'm doing well, blah blah blah. So right now it's using Llama 3 to converse with me. And that's it. You can use it as is, no problem. You can also configure your model. Go to the setting, come to model, and then you can define your system prompt to whatever you need, right? To actually prime your system better. But I'm going to leave it as is for now. What is more fun, more interesting is the local docs, where you can let the program know that this is my document. I want to chat with my document. And this is what I have done. I have defined 3 local documents, and I can use it to ask later on. So let me just show you an example of how to do local documents right here. So I'm going to remove this one for now. So what do we do here is we click Add Collection. I will add a name, NVIDIA report. I am going to browse to the location, the folder that I keep my file, and it's actually in demo here. You need to come into the folder before you click open. You cannot just select this one. This is not going to work. If you do this, everything here will be in the destination. So you need to go into the folder before you can select it. And you can see that, okay, it's here. Now, when you are happy with it, click creation. And now the program knows that this is new. It needs to create an embedding. So it will handle it automatically. And because the document is really small, now it has finished it, right? But I also have done something more. Like I have my lecture notes from the MBA course that I studied. I put it here, so it should be able to answer some of the MBA concepts for me. So let me just show you what kind of MBA documents that I have given it. Oh, that's AI. Here we go. I have about concepts about marketing, something like account summary, cash flow, stocks, bonds, balance sheets, and so on. I also have lecture notes about marketing, like fundamental, building brands, A/B testing, pricing, for example. And the last one that I give it is the strategy, business strategy, like strategic analysis, corporate level, M&A, international strategies, and so on. So these are the documents that I gave it to the model. I also gave it open white papers from consulting companies like Deloitte as well. And this one is about using AI in companies. This is a really good paper that I use it to help my company incorporating AI into our workflow. So I give it to the AI the way that I showed you. So now we should be able to actually chat with it. So in order to chat with your document, you come to the chat interface here. And let's start fresh. So I am going to create a new chat. I'm going to still use the Llama 3 instruct, but I need to select the local documents that I want to talk to. Let's try the MBA first. So I want to ask, what is a bond? Now, it's supposed to look through all these files more correctly, the embeddings of these chunked files, file chunks, whatever, and come up with the closest chunk to my questions in vector space and retrieve that chunk and answer it to me. By the way, I have another video on RAG. I think it's in the playlist now, so you can actually learn more about RAG from those videos. Here it is. It's trying to answer me. By the way, I'm running this locally. Llama 3 is on my laptop right now. That's why it's super slow compared to when we usually use ChatGPT. But again, this is local. Here we go. It has finished. This is the bond. The answer about bond. Bond is a type of investment instrument that allows an investor to lend money to a borrower in exchange for regular interest payments and in eventual return of their principal amount, blah, 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 and so on. And eventually, at the end, it has provided a source. So this comes from this particular PDF, bonds. You can double click and you will get to see the actual documents that the model base its answers from. So bond is a debt instrument, right? So I think its answer is pretty good. Maybe I will try it again with the YTM, because if I'm new to the company or new to this financial world, I might not know what YTM means. What YTM means? It's doing its magic again, looking for embeddings that are close to this particular embeddings and retrieve the context and answer it for me. So YTM stands for yield to maturity. That is correct, right? Yield to maturity, the total return anticipated on the bond if the bond is held until maturity. A financial term that refers to the total rate of return an investor can expect from holding a bond until its maturity date. So you have it. This is a quick way, very easy way to have your rack set up on your laptop. You can use a local open local model like Llama 3. You can use an API based models like ChatGPT, and then I'll show it to you in a few seconds after this guy is finished. But yes, this is easy, and I think for the interface it's quite easy to use. Now for the sake of time, I am going to create another new chat, but I'm going to use ChatGPT for this one because it's going to be faster. Now let's see if it can select the right files if I ask our different things. Let's say if I want to ask for highlight from NVIDIA financial report. Give me highlight from NVIDIA financial report. It doesn't know yet. Look at that. Maybe there's something wrong with the way the API calls and this application is made. I actually found this one out during my trial as well. Let's ask the same questions, or just to be clear, just to be fair. So let's ask the same question about a bond. And what is a bond? A bond is a type of investments lending. Now it's good. Okay, what is YTM? Not bad. At least you see that it's faster than using Llama 3, right? Now I want to go back to this guy. So you can click your previous chats and relive it again. I am going to erase and reset the chat. Now let's do not include all of these just yet. Let me ask about Blackwell. What is Blackwell? Highlight. Wow. Look, this is a financial report. Here we go. And Blackwell is somewhere here. Let me try another way. So I will ask for this. Q2F25 Outlook. Tell me about this. Is following revenue expected to be 28 billion with a possible variation plus or minus 2. Is it correct? Yes. Gross margin 74.8, 75.5. Gross margin. Wow, not bad. Sequential growth is expected in all market platform. Operating expense is expected to be approximately 4B and 2.8B. Okay. Tax is 17%. So it seems like it's doing well in answering these questions, but when I asked about Blackwell, it couldn't perform. It couldn't do it. And could be because the way the embedding is handled in this app can cause a problem. Let me ask this. Enable. What does NVIDIA Blackwell enable? Let's do it. What does NVIDIA Blackwell enable? If it fails to do this, it must have been because of the embedding that actually takes place at the back. Now, enables real-time generative AI on trillion parameter large language model, and this is right. Okay, at up to 20x lower total cost of ownership. Yeah, 25x. That's right. Okay, so maybe this question, the question that it asked and it couldn't do it, is not right. Okay, it might not be able to find the right vector embedding that of the context that match well with my question. But to be honest, what I've seen here, or even what I've tried is I need to actually test the model by looking at these facts and ask the model. This is not usual. I still feel unease with its answer. I need to check whether it's true or not. So use this tool with a grain of salt. Like you are not going to know if the model actually get the facts right or it's made up or hallucinating. But at least it gives you something, right? At least it gives you where it has looked for. And if your file is really big, then you are going to have a problem going to find the exact paragraph or the exact place where the AI used that code to answer you. So make sure that you split the document well. Yes. Okay. This is it for GPT4All. I think it's a great tool if you want to set up something quick on your laptop. Maybe you can host it on a server as well, but you need to take a look into Nomic's GitHub now, which is outside of the scope of my show today.